What is up? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. My name is Nick, and I'm here with my always weekly live comic book review. Please do me a major favor and check out my YouTube channel at the Vinyl Casket, where we got tons of content such as trailer reactions, TV and movie reviews. You can check out gameplay on my Twitch. You can also check out, I did a album ranking review for one of my favorite bands, Dance Gavin Dance. I do album reviews. I just did one on Terra's new album. I will be doing one on Harry Styles' new album, I believe. I got it on vinyl. I've been listening to it. I just don't know if I could do it justice, to be honest with you, because I don't want to go in there and half-ass a review on an album as beautiful as that. But we can get right into it. Also, every Tuesday, you can go on to Manny Reads Comics on YouTube. That's the channel for the weekly roundup. That is our weekly ranking video where we give you each our top 3 comics of that week or of the previous week. It comes out on Tuesday. Disappointing moment and favorite cover of the week. Next episode should be having a guest appearance. As at the moment of me recording this, it is set to have a guest appearance. If you don't watch AEW wrestling, every Wednesday live on TBS, with Dynamite and Rampages every Friday night on TNT. Also, 2 Mondays and Tuesdays, you can check out the new shows on their YouTube channel. Hookhausen, bro. Hookhausen. That's all I gotta say. All right. This is a weird week. Very strange week, to be honest with you. Thanks to the magic of my tablet that I got for my birthday, and Marvel Unlimited, which I got in honor of my birthday, I was able to catch up to a title, which I'm very happy I did, because I don't think enough people are reading this, enough people are talking about this title. A lot of reviewers that I watch don't talk about this title at all, and it's kind of a shame. So I read the first 35 issues on Marvel Unlimited, and then got 2 issues to catch up, and this week's new issue of Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is issue 36, 37, and the one that just came out this week, 38. I'm completely caught up. I do eventually plan to do a video talking about the entire series up to its thing, so I'll probably do that either tomorrow or sometime next week. I'll be talking about my experience reading it on Marvel Unlimited, because it's the first full series that I have read on Marvel Unlimited and caught up with, and I went in with a good amount of issues, so I'll talk about how the modern comics read very well and stuff like that, and about the storyline. But let's just kind of go. We're at going into this new storyline, hopping through the multiverse, the Spider-Verse, and that's what these 3 issues really do. You're in search for your Uncle Aaron, the Prowler. You're in search of him, and these 3 issues take you through the Spider-Verse, through different issues. You take this whole issue, I believe, you take on Ultimatum again, which was a pretty sick fight. Ultimatum being a alternate version of Miles, an older version of him, where his universe was destroyed, and he's all scarred up and messed up, but he's covered in all different Ultimate Universe tech of different Ultimate Universe versions of characters. So Ultimate Giant Man suit modified with Iron Man gauntlets and Captain America's shield and all sorts of stuff, right? It was crazy. They fight him, Miles, and Shift, which is his clone that can't really speak and kind of is deformed but has really sick powers. Take on Ultimatum and end up in a weird future alternate version of Brooklyn where the clone that was crazy and trying to kill everybody didn't die, and instead Miles dies, and him and Shift, I keep forgetting his name. He has his own clone now. He, his own Ben Riley, and I guess the Salem guy is his evil Kane. So he's taken over and like created a pocket universe on Brooklyn, like around Brooklyn. Um, and it's really crazy. He gets to see his fully grown sister, which when he left was an infant. Some crazy stuff is going on. I'm really excited to see where this title is going to go. I'm only going to rate the newest issue that came out this week, and it's a solid 8.5 out of 10. This whole series is really, really wonderful. I'm so happy to be able to have fully caught up now, thanks to the app, and be able to get it as it comes out and not have to wait. We also, obviously, I didn't talk about how we do this. We go, we get them, we read them, we bag and board them, we take pictures for the Instagram, then we review them for you. We go Marvel, DC. Normally we start with indies, but I have no indies this week. So we'll get into our second book of the week, which is issue 3 of Carnage with this interesting scroll variant. I'm not excited that Secret Invasion is coming back. The variants are cool, but like it's just that was the era. That was like the tailspin. That is one of the reasons I fell out of comics, right? And I'm upset that they're doing it again. But Carnage is an awesome title. It really is an interesting title. Ram V is writing it, and I don't really like his Venom title right now. I'm not fully caught up. That's another title that I'm reading on Marvel Unlimited, and I don't want to spend the money on catching up. I'm only like 2 issues behind, I think. Maybe 3, but I think it's just 2. And I don't know if I want to, I bought issue 1, it wasn't good, right? So I am reading it now on Marvel Unlimited, and it's okay, it's getting better, but Carnage has been way better from the get-go. It's just a really dark, really twisted version of Carnage, just being all sick and twisted and manipulating people, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I really am thoroughly enjoying it. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Really good art in there. We also have issue 3 of Ghost Rider, which is a really awesome series that you should check out if you haven't. I would highly suggest taking this for a test spin. This issue, we get to see more of this FBI agent that's kind of after Ghost Rider, who kind of reveals her origin of how she's like connected to darkness. And you get to see like Johnny Blaze kind of like rationalize where Ghost Rider is in his life, like where like the role he's gonna play, and really sick like twisted stuff's going on, like what's real, what isn't real, what's Ghost Rider seeing, what's Ghost Rider not seeing, questioning reality and innocence and stuff. There's a really cool scene where here he goes full Ghost Rider, and the truck that was going to kill him, he's now behind it, and the truck's all covered in hellfire. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was really cool. I'm trying to think of what else. There was a lot of cool stuff that happened in this issue. But I'm really excited for where this is going. This is a solid Ghost Rider series. Johnny Blaze is the man. And I'm glad they're doing him justice. This is going to get an 8 out of 10 from me. We're going to move on to our last Marvel book, which is issue 12, the final issue of this numbered run of Alien with the variant, the B cover, really sick artwork. All these covers that they put out for their B covers and their ratios are amazing. This series will be getting an annual, and then will be renumbered to issue 1. To start a new series. I believe the series is going to start off with a story arc about a colony or a tribe of synthetics, which is going to be really interesting. But this wrapped up the second arc of the story, the second chapter of this series. Um, and it was really cool. It really was interesting. I did not know how they were gonna do it. I just thought maybe they'll just kind of like Aftermath, how like they killed everybody. I was assuming that maybe they just kill off everyone, and that was the Spinners. But they end the series with the Spinners getting out alive. Stole a giant military vehicle, like spaceship. And then the people that like, what's there's so many different government. So you have companies like Whalen Utani, and I know there's another one, but there's United Earths, American United, and United Americas, something like that. Some weird government that's like, oh, like she could be the key or something, because her disease, that like her heart condition that's killing her, makes the alien not attracted to trying to kill her, so she's immune to the aliens. Like she can walk among them, she can, get through them. It's sick. Really cool mechanic that we haven't fully seen delved out yet. So it's cool to see this in a canon format. Yeah, awesome artwork, amazing story. It ended well. It was a good conclusion. Usually these conclusions for Alien books and stuff, they end in open endings because they can be picked up later on, and they usually are. So that's how like the first part of this, the first 6 issues ended, and the next 6 issues kind of did a really good job. I'm excited for the renumber and the annual. I love this. I'm gonna give it a 9. Another thing I was able, because this was a weird short week, I was able to pick up the Spider-Man books to catch up, but I was also able to pick up a book that I missed, that when I went back to get, they didn't have. So then when I went back on Free Comic Book Day, they still didn't have it. So now I was finally able to pick this up. This is Death of the Justice League. This is issue 75. Oh, yes, of Justice League. Really cool. Like how the cover is like not just cardstock, but like laminated overlays. Really cool story. I really thought this was interesting in how they laid this out and how they tied it into Justice League Incarnate, which was fleshed out of Infinite Frontier. And I really, really like that. I like that. I liked how these concepts are fleshed out and connected and have been leading this stuff. And in this issue, a lot of those storylines and plot lines and like things that have been building and like hinted on were connected and all tossed around, and ends with the Justice League getting destroyed, and Black Adam being thrown back into Earth and telling the younger heroes and everything that the Justice League is dead. Awesome story. I'm very happy that I got caught up with that, and that leads into Justice League Road to Dark Crisis. Cardstock cover. Awesome cardstock cover. This is a really interesting cover. I like this. I like these fun, jokey, cool covers like this. But besides not really liking the artwork throughout this, honestly, I didn't like any Jurgen stuff. None of it really appealed to me. But the stories, there was like multiple stories, and I enjoyed them. It's basically all these heroes coming to the realization that the Justice League is gone and that they have to step up. There was a big story between Nightwing and Jonathan Kent, who have had a crossover in their solo titles already. Artwork is not it. But the issue itself was really good, and I like that story. I like the Flash thing. How they're coming to the realization that two of the Flashes are gone. Like Barry's God knows where, and Avery was with the Justice League Incarnate. So what's going on? No hint yet. I know that the 2 titles that are gonna go is Dark Crisis 1 through whatever, and Dark Crisis Young Justice 1 through whatever, and 3 issues of the Flash. So Wally's gonna be a major role in this, which is really cool. But no mention in that Flash story for this book of Impulse, which was kind of annoying. Like, I know this issue even like that relationship that's being built and bonded between Wallace and Wally, cool. But what about, what about Impulse? Like, Impulse already has a relationship with Wally. Like, enlighten me on that. Like, come on. Like, I want to see, all 3 of them. A couple other stories. The Aquaman, which is Aqualad, who's now an Aquaman because there's multiple Aquaman men, teaming up with OG Green Lantern, not OG Green Lantern, but like the main Green Lantern, who isn't the main Green Lantern right now, and was in a deep space mission, coming back chasing something to Earth, finds out that Justice League is gone, but like he's like an OG member, so like, oh crap. Really good issue. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. All the issues were pretty solid this week, except for this one. And that's no fault than its own. This is Shadow War Omega 1, which is just the Omega. You start an event with an Alpha, you end with an Omega. This is the cardstock cover. Solid cover. This concludes the Shadow War. And honestly, the event was just so fugazi, mid, annoying. It starts off on a high note, coming out of some really good series. Deathstroke Inc. was really good. And so was Robin, was really good. That tournament series, the saga, was solid. And you built up some characters. You were going to connect these characters. First issue, the Alpha, was so good. It set the point that like this was going to be a really cool event. I don't necessarily think that the Batman title needed to be involved. I think that made the event a little too big and stretched out. It could have been shorter. It didn't need those 3 or 2 issues of Batman. It didn't really need to involve Batman that much whatsoever. It could have just been Batman, coming to save Talia, seeing Damian take on the Thing, coming to terms that Damian, has his shit together, apologizing for how he's acted as a father in the past, and expressing how he wants to whatever be in his life. That's all that needed to happen. There was no need for the stupid, like, dark, screwed up jokes that he made, blaming Robin. I don't know what Williamson was thinking, honestly, because I love his Flash run, right? And I liked his Robin stuff he was doing. I liked the Deathstroke stuff. I don't necessarily care about the Batman stuff. I think he did that Lex Luthor Batman Inc. thing, so I'm kind of okay with that because of the next issue we're going to talk about. But it was okay. Like, it was an event. It had a lot of potential that I think was kind of ruined. I don't like that Geoforce was the villain. I don't like that Deathstroke basically got killed and then thrown into a giant Lazarus pit. I don't like that. I don't like that Black Canary didn't have a bigger role in this ongoing storyline, like this event. Like, she should, she was with Deathstroke all throughout Deathstroke Inc., right? In the formation of the secret society and all that stuff. And she didn't play a bigger role. I think that was a big underuse in their mess up. They wanted to push Batman into this, but it kind of ruined it for me because it wasn't a Batman event. It was in a Batman storyline. It didn't really need... Batman was a background character, right? And having an extra 2 issues just to drag on issues, just to add stupid dialogue that didn't need to happen. And it sucks because all 3 titles are being written by the same guy, the Alpha, the Omega, same guy, and for some reason he still messed it up. He still was able to water the juice, bro. He put water in the juice, and watered it down. I'm gonna give it a 5. It sucks because I wanted to like this series. I wanted to like this event. I was excited for Shadow War. It wasn't that good. We end the week with Batman 2022 annual. Boom. Awesome cardstock cover. And this was the Batman related story that got me this week. I loved this book. I love this. I can't wait. There's an ongoing coming out of this storyline. Basically, Batman Incorporated is back. Batman Inc. is back. So is Deathstroke Inc. But Batman Inc. is back. Better than ever. Bunch of new members. And who's leading it? Not Batman. Ghostmaker. Along with his sidekick, Clown Hunter, with a fresh new costume that has been shown in the Shadow War, which I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but now that I've seen it enough in this issue, I kind of like it. We get this whole big mission. He sets up local teams and international teams, and he goes, is it Batman Inc. or Batman International? I always forget. But he goes on this mission and it ends up recruiting a new member, which was really cool. The Wolf character was really awesome. Can't wait for this ongoing. It's going to be sick. 8.5, 9. Awesome issue. And that is all I got. There is one series that I didn't realize that I missed an issue of. And then now I'm 2 issues behind because one just came out this week. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even look at it. I was like, wait a minute. Wasn't I reading Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel? I was. And when the last of the Marvels event ended, I guess I didn't pick up the next issue. And now the second next issue comes out, and I kind of want to read it. I know I've been trying to cut my stuff down, but it's annoying because I don't know. Maybe I'll just read it on Marvel Unlimited, but I'm gonna have to wait like 2 months to do that. So I'll let you know what I do with that. Expect some gameplay on my Twitch this weekend, as well as I will be doing a Miles Morales coverage review. I might do a couple trailer reactions and potentially a movie review of something. So stay tuned for that. Check out Manny Reads Comics on YouTube for all our episodes of the weekly roundup. Tune in next week for our potential guest. With that being said, I am the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. Do me a major favor. Subscribe, like, and comment. And stay lame.